Another wet, miserable day, and it looks like we've got quite a few more to come yet. But it is almost November, so we should expect it. It doesn't help us plants grow much though, that's the problem. So we've got what we've got at this point of year. I keep checking these carrots out, making sure that they're not uncovered. Even though they're inside, I come in every other day and I'll see another one's uncovered, so some must be going through them during night and disturbing tops. But they're all growing, they're just not very big at the moment. In fact, I'll just pull one out while I'm here and we can have a quick check to see how big they're getting. To be fair, that's not bad. That's one of his carrots. You can see if you look on top of there where it's just started to go a little bit green. That's because light's got to it. But to be honest, at this time of year, if that entire container were full of carrots that size, they'd basically be perfect. A quick scrub, top and tail, and you'd get quite a few meals out of that one container. You can see there's a slug in there for a start. Only a small one, but we don't want any. I think I'm going to pull another one out just to see. This is the problem when I decide to have a quick look at carrot containers and just take one out to see how big they are. Once I start pulling carrots, I end up wanting to pull them all out. But there's a lot of carrots in this container. Let me just take another one out. See, that's the weird thing about these containers. This one's got a much bigger top to it. Yeah, it's a smaller carrot, but it's still a nice little stubby carrot. Just a little bit different to that one. Still perfectly usable, but I prefer to get lots of those long ones. I'll just take one more out and we'll see how we go. Now that's the result that I'm looking for. That is a nice little carrot. I'm not going to take any more out now because I have got a few in fridge. So we'll leave it at that and let the rest of these grow on, knowing that we're definitely going to be getting something out of it around Christmas time. So that were a nice surprise for a Saturday morning. Quite pleased about that. We've got another container of carrots over there as well. These are not as advanced, nowhere near ready, but that container is going to be left all over winter so that we can harvest fresh carrots in early spring. I have shown you this before, but you can see we've got nice carrot tops that still need thinning out. I've just not got around to it this week. Especially there's loads and loads all way too close together. And that's 2 rows of those resistor flies that we did. And then at the back we got really rubbish germination from some 92. And I'm putting that down to the fact that they were really old seeds. It's not so bad down this end, although not brilliant. It's a bit better than that end. I've also got this container as well. This has been stood here for quite a while. That just had some random carrots appear, and we've definitely got a carrot in there. So I might take those out, and then we've got a little handful when I add into the 3 that I've just pulled out. So that's enough for a meal really. Once again, it's those caravan wash bowls, which have served us really well this year. Let's see what size carrot we've got in here. That's not bad. That's a good addition to the ones we've just pulled. Take them all out of here today. There's only a few in it. That's a pretty good one. Not a bad length, considering how deep these wash bowls are. And it's a little bit thicker than the other one. So we'll have that one. This one looks a bit bigger. The top looked a lot bigger, but it is again a little stubby one. But still alright for what we're doing. And same again. Baby carrots. Nothing wrong with those. too small to do anything with that one. And then again, very similar size. And that's about it really. There's a couple of weeds in here. And a very tiny carrot. So that's that container done. We'll recycle that compost though. So for a very small container, with what actually were volunteer carrots, that's not bad. We've got a nice little bunch of carrots there. We can add them to the ones I've just took. And I'd say we've done alright at that. Completely unexpected this morning to get those. So we'll pop those in the fridge. Probably use those tomorrow for Sunday dinner. Might have some old baby carrots with something. I've got another container as well. I've got carrots everywhere, which is this one. But there, once again, really tiny things. I can actually see the top of a carrot in there. But these are very small. I think these might be another container, those little finger carrots. We've got a little bit of progress on those new containers that we set up. We've got some germination in that one. It's not doing too bad at all. And this is the spinach that we're doing multi-sown. So we can have yet another cut and come again salad container. But we have got some germination. We've also got some germination in this container. I'm just trying to remember what it is. I think this is the pak choy. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is. We put 2 or 3 seeds in each cell to guarantee us germination. And we've got quite a few that's come up. So that's good. We need these to grow on to get a bit bigger, and we'll take them out and we'll see if we can get ourselves some Chinese cabbage growing between now and end of year. Or at least they've germinated. And then we're back to that little gem lettuce. If you remember, we sown some of this and we took it indoors to try and get it to germinate faster and grow a little bit bigger. And then we're going to put some lights over the top and see what difference it makes compared to these ones in here. Well, in the last couple of days, they've grown a little bit. They're not as small as they were last time you saw them. So they are trying. I'll just pull these, just trying to separate two. It's two growing together. They've still all only got 2 leaves on each plant, so ideally we want to get a true leaf growing first. But they're coming along. I can't believe these strawberry plants this year as well. These are some heirloom ones that we got for free, so I don't know what they're called. But they've been amazing, these plants. We're still getting strawberries on them coming up towards November. Trouble is, slugs keep getting to them. But if you look at this one, it's got a new flower on it and a very big strawberry. The size of that. And they just keep coming and coming. So they're brilliant plants, these. I wish I knew what they were called. I've got about 9 pots of those at the moment that I've brought in. So once again, everything seems to be doing okay. It's all growing slow, but it is all growing. It's trying. And we've got a nice little bunch of carrots there. There's a little reward this morning for sticking at it. Because at the end of the day, that's all you need to do. Sometimes it might seem a little bit disappointing, a bit daunting. But if you stick at it, you always end up getting something. So I'm going to pop these indoors, get them tops cut off, give them a wash, and we've got to send a free meal out on it once again. Tomorrow I'm going to have a look round garden, and there's not a deal or anything in that garden at the moment because I said I weren't putting anything in up tunnels this year. But we've got a couple of bits and bobs that we can check on. Maybe something that we can harvest. So we'll have a look at those tomorrow. But for now, a little bit of retreat this morning. And we'll crack on with what's left of a very wet, miserable Saturday. If you want to see what we've got left in garden tomorrow, then please hit that subscribe button, press that notifications bell, and I'll see you all next time. You all take care and have a nice weekend.